Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and guess what, folks? I finally made it to Labrador, and I am now at the Labrador City Visitor Center, which they call Gateway Labrador. So what I'm going to do in this video is first I'm going to show you around the Visitor Center here, and they do have a museum inside, and then I'm going to go to my map to tell you about the road from the main civilization along the St. Lawrence River at a town called Baie-Cameau, where I did my last video. And then I'm going to continue from here driving east to go to the east coast where I pick up the ferry that takes me over to Newfoundland. So let me show you around here first. Here's a nice wood sculpture with all this here. And this looks like a captain's seat. These controls for like one of these. Got a miniature shovel there. Really nice display of stuffed animals. And these little guys back here. Cute. And guess what this is? It's a prehistoric beaver that looked like that.
Just give me a second. Okay.
And here's a regular size beaver that has chewed down that tree. Got some log houses here. Some fur shoes and tools here. Boy, this guy really got the teeth knocked out of him. Labrador City. When the staff meets here, I bet this is what they're going to be talking about. Now, if you want to do a lot of reading, it starts with 1797, and here it goes to 1966. And this, the white one, is dolomite, and that's a crystal. They do have a nice rock collection. And this is a 16mm movie camera. And this thing is just super heavy. They got a bunch of brochures. And that's about it for what's in the building here. And they have 3 of these electric outlets that they told me RVs can come and use. It's just 15 amp. But 15 amp is a lot better than nothing. This is Labrador City's city park. And I tried hard to find something really interesting, the video in Labrador City. And I really couldn't. But this is nice. They actually do have a sandy beach here. It looks kind of muddy, but it's not bad, at least from here. And then there's a sand volleyball court there. And here they've got lounge chairs and picnic tables. So yeah, it's not much for a city park, but on one of the rare sunny summer days where it's almost warm, it would be nice for the locals to come and spend the day in the park here. The road to Labrador City starts down here at the town of Baie-Cameau. And when I was doing research, planning on this trip, I found several places where it told me that this road was all paved to Labrador City. But turns out it is not. Now this first I would say maybe about 50 kilometers. There's several areas where they're working on the road. And that area where they're working on the road will be, I don't know why, but it's just dirt or gravel. And some of this area, it looks like they're trying to make a 2-lane road a 4-lane road, which would be good, but the rest of it is just 2-lane, 1 lane in each direction. So I don't know what good that would do just to make this part 4 lanes. But once you get past, I guess right about there, then it's all a good paved road. Until you get to this town called Manic Sink. And then it's a dirt road. A rough dirt road going up to this town of Baie-Cameau. Now this whole road from Baie-Cameau to Labrador City is 365 miles. And by the way, I made that on just over half a tank of gas on my 90-gallon tank on the motorhome. And this stretch from Manic Sink to Baie-Cameau is a 60-mile stretch of dirt and hard, rough gravel road. So that's a pretty mean stretch there. And then here, it picks up as paved again. So this is all paved. That's a good road. And then at Fire Lake, the pavement ends. And then from Fire Lake to this Montright, that is all dirt and gravel. And that's a 42-mile stretch. Then from Montright to Labrador City, it's paved. So when I got here, I was under the understanding that this road was all paved. But it is far from it. And I talked to the visitor center in Labrador City, and they told me that they've been planning on paving it for years. And it just gets put back in the agenda. So now at Labrador City, this is almost the most northerly point that I'm going to be going to. The population of Labrador City is about 7,400. There's another town out here called Happy Valley. Let me show you that. So when I leave Labrador City, I'm going to go through this road that goes to Churchill Falls. There's a waterfall there I want a video. And then the Happy Valley Goose Bay. And that is a town that is larger than Labrador City. It's about 8,000 population. And that's actually the largest city in Labrador. 8,000. And then, following the road, and this is the one and only road that there is, to Mary's Harbor, and then down to Red Bay, and then Blanc-Sablon, where I pick up a ferry that takes me across a short ways here to Newfoundland. So there are a few things that I want to see along the rest of the journey across Newfoundland, and I hope you will join me by watching my videos, so you will know if someday this is a trip you might want to take, or if you might want to just not, based on what you see in my videos. You may like what you see, you may think it's not worth it. And like I said before, I'm exploring as I go, because I couldn't find much information about what there is to see all along Labrador. Newfoundland I already know more about. So folks, I hope you've enjoyed my videos. I really appreciate the comments you put below the videos. Good day, folks.